An unannounced visit by Land and Natural Resources Minister Kweku Asumatreme appears to give credence to concerns by a section of Ghanaians that the war in illegal mining is crumbling in spite of the many interventions. The illegal miners have outwitted the lean team of the Forestry Commission to destroy 80 hectares of the 15,823 hectare Fure Forest Reserve in the western region town of Amasin-Suta. Latif Idrisu has been traveling with the sector minister Asumatreme, who has been touring and has filed this report.
It was the Oda Forest Reserve in January 2020. About 7 hectares of that forest reserve was pillaged by illegal miners. Today, it is the Fure River Forest Reserve in the western region. 80 hectares of the 15,283 hectares of forest reserve has been pillaged by illegal miners who we are told operate deep at night.
Combined with the staff strength, the Forestry Commission staff strength here, we adopt a strategy with informants, and then those equipment are retrieved and most of the people are arrested. What is not motivating us enough is the punitive measures given by the court. Recently, you can see, as I told you, 7 people were arrested here. Precisely where we are just the Fure River. So all the punishment the court gave was 700 Ghana cedis as a penalty, and it was not motivating enough for our boys, because to gather resources and then arrest armed people, retrieve 2 pump machines, and at the end, at the risk of your life, and the court to award a penalty of 700 cedis for 600 cedis for the people to go scot-free, I think that is not motivating enough. But we are motivated by our strength, by our target for the year, that we have to fight Galamseyers to the latest end, so that we can reclaim our forest back.
Your name, please. Your name.
Stephen Asamoah, the Assistant Regional Manager for Western Region. Thank you very much.
Okay, so tell us about this particular site.
This particular site, what actually happens here is we have admitted farms, approximately 9 hectares, and then the people, when we talk about admitted farms, like those farms were owned by people prior to the gazettation of the forest reserve. So they took advantage, sold the farms to the people. They were cocoa farms, and the people also took advantage of.
Dozens of artificial ponds created from abandoned mine outpits dotted the heavily battered forest reserve. One of the topical issues in the fight against illegal mining, popularly known as Galamseyers, has to do with the missing of some seized excavators. Responding to questions about the number of excavators that have been confiscated or sold, Mr. Asumatreme said,
"No excavator has been sold, of which I am aware of. Mines Minister to take custody of all such seized equipment at illegal mine sites. And these equipment, before they will go out, will have to go all out to publish them, their chassis, their engine numbers, their make, and all this, you see, so that there will be gazette notification to that effect. So if one equipment, an excavator, is given to Bekwai District Assembly, and in future I'm not around, the record is there for anyone that chances on to trace where that equipment has gone to. That is why I say that, to the best of my knowledge, no excavator has been sold. And to the best of my knowledge, and according to law, the equipment seized are not to be sold.
Where are they now?
But if we take law,
how many excavators do you have in your
We can't take law away. How can you take law away? When you take law away, you will not be in existence, because there will be chaos.
For the 3 years, how many excavators do we have so far in your possession?
As I speak to you now, I'm yet to take full inventory together with the committee in charge of, interministerial committee, to ascertain the figures involved. You know, the law was recently amended just last year to give the Minister of Mines that opportunity to take charge of all such equipment. So I have spoken to my brother from Boating, my colleague, to go all out with my ministry so that we take inventory of such equipment, and then a formal handing over is made to the ministry. So as I talk to you now, I cannot best tell the number of excavators.
Forgive my ignorance, but I want to find out how much has been spent so far in the fight against illegal mining.
Unless I look at my record, I cannot tell. It comes as part of budget per year. So if you calculate from 2017, we will know, but it is on paper. So until I refresh my memory, I will not be in a position to tell you the exact figure that we have expended on.
In a position to estimate?
No, I cannot estimate. I don't want to get it wrong.